Okay, this will be a review of the Air Force Master Blaster car and motorcycle dryer, model MB3CD, which is supposedly a professional quality car dryer that saves you up to, I don't know, 75% of the time it takes to drive your car, something like that. I'm mainly interested in this because I don't want to have swirls on the Mustang, so I want to minimize the amount of rubbing and cloth that touch my car paint. So anyway, there's the unboxing. Pretty much an awesome unboxing because, as I see there, it already has wheels attached and it looks pretty much plug and play. So already 5 stars just from the unboxing. Hopefully the performance is just as good. All right, moment of truth. Also do a quick review on these Ninja ice gloves I got on Amazon. Pretty good deal. Pretty warm, stay pretty dry. I'll post a link to those in case you guys want to get them. It's a little bit, I do feel a little wetness, so maybe these are more for like snow shoveling. I gotta try to find a glove that's like totally water resistant. Anyway, here we go. Pretty quiet. Gotta start from the top. Not bad. Okay. Alright. Gotta try one of the attachments because that's not really going as fast as I want it to. A few attachments here. Let's try. I think these are got like a rubber coating so they don't scratch the car. I wonder what this would do. This probably create a pretty strong force. Let's try this one though. Now, does this have to take this off, or does this go on here? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna hold it like that just to be safe so it doesn't blow off. You're supposed to start this from left to right. All right, so faster than a hand towel? No, not even close. Now maybe it's my technique, but that's not very fast at all. Maybe I can try a different nozzle. I'll pause the video and try a few different things. But basically this thing's supposed to be a beast. It's four 4 horsepower. It's supposed to be a professional detailer tool. I got it at a good price on chemicalguys.com. It was like a Black Friday or Cyber Monday or something like that. It was like $260 or something like that. I mean, it is pretty dry. I'd have to go at it quite a bit more, and it's definitely going to cause, hopefully, less friction, less swirls than putting the towel on there and dragging it across. Where I could definitely see this saving me time is I'm the kind of guy who I want to have this thing like totally dry, so I actually open up the trunk. I always take a towel and I dry out all of these channels around here, all up inside here. I open the doors and I go all through here and underneath and over here. So I pretty much dry everything, try to stick my hand in there. So that, I think that would be good. I think that might be a time saver, or at least a little more convenient, because I'm always banging my knuckles and stuff when I'm trying to put the rag in there. So anyway, it's I gotta experiment a little more. So I'll pause the video and I'll do a few more. All right, so it's supposed to be heated. I'm not really feeling heat coming out. I mean, I'm feeling cool air come out. Now it is cold outside today, but still I would expect to feel some heat to help dry the car. So I'm not really sure why they say it's heated if it's not going to be very functional. One thing is, this is really good at drying complex rims like this with lots of little bends in them and whatnot. However, I find that when I'm shining my rims, I kind of need that last drying with a microfiber cloth to get that last bit of dust off. So there's a little bit of dust still on there. Let's do the hood. Pretty quiet. All right, so I can't really give it a fair score yet, because I gotta maybe talk to the guys at Chemical Guys or whoever made this thing and see if my technique is right, and hopefully it's not, and also see if maybe the heating element is broken in mine, because it's just not that fast. I mean, they advertise it saves whatever 75% of the time of drying, but reality, you just get a huge microfiber cloth and you just pull it over. So it's not really a time saver at all. It definitely does make it more convenient to do the rims and also to do the door jambs, the trunk and all that stuff. I can see it'd be a big help if you're washing your engine. Just a bit of advice for you guys, just don't get a black car. I'm just seeing little dings already on this thing. It's got like 1,600 miles on it. I found a little ding on the rim right there. And this car just got rebuffed by the dealer because they washed it before I picked it up and then put swirl marks all over it. So they had a detailer buff it out, which is pretty awesome that they, did that. But still, it's just not, there's still chips and stuff around. So I'm gonna go back to that detailer and see if he can fix it up. Little chip on the front there. But I just love black cars, so I guess I just gotta deal with it. Anyway, I'll update this review after I talk to the people who sold me this. But for now, for the price of this thing, which is like 400 bucks plus tax and all that stuff, I wouldn't recommend it. Unless, you really want to have something to help you dry out the door jambs and all that stuff. So I'll update the review later. But for now, call it like a 3.5 stars out of 5. Okay, last thoughts on blow drying the car. It seems to leave a fog everywhere. You can probably see it right there. All over the paint. It's a little harder to see on the paint than is the window, but if you see it in the right light, there's definitely a fog. See all that? See that? So I'm not gonna use this to dry my car. I did get a good deal on it, so I'm not gonna send it back. It's pretty good for blowing off the rims, the door jambs, stuff like that. Just not a real option to dry the car, because now, after spending all this time on it, which is probably 10 times longer than I would have spent with like for example this Mammoth cloth from Chemical Guys, it's probably 10 to 20 times the amount of time to dry the car with this blow dryer. I did turn it up afterwards, so the strength was a little bit more robust. There's a switch on the back of it, you turn the dial and that gives you more power, and there was a lot of power, enough power to blow off some of my the foam in the door jambs and stuff like that. So be careful if you're gonna use this thing to dry your car, because it is powerful and it can blow off parts of your car. But I can't live with this fog on the car, which isn't usually there from something like a good microfiber drying towel. So I'm just gonna have to keep buying lots of the drying towels. I just got some brand new ones. This is the Mammoth one from Chemical Guys. I'll review it. I got tons of stuff. So I'm just trying to find the best. For example, Wheel Shine. I just tried 2 different ones. Do a review on those. But anyway, for the car dryer, I'm going to give it a solid 2.5, unless I hear back that my technique was so wrong that there's a better way to do it, and there's a better way to do it without the fog. And that's it. More later. By the way, I'm sure you know chivalry is not dead. You've probably heard of laying down your jacket so a woman can go over a puddle. I just laid down a microfiber towel so the Mustang GT didn't have to drive through this puddle. Chivalry is not dead.